Hi, Selwyn. I just thought it might be easier just to show you rather than continue back and forth with emails. So what I'm actually looking for is when you go into the list properties, what you'll see is that I have a SQL statement, and the SQL statement has two arguments, as you're already aware. The problem is if I move over to fields, I can't get there. If I move to properties, I can't get there. If I move to list layout, I can't get there. And while it's not a real issue here because I could just change the denominator to 1, which would be the default value that I'm talking about, now I can get there because now that's a valid SQL statement because it's not dividing by 0. And then I have to just retype in the denominator and remember to do that. But if I had a long list of arguments, several of which would not evaluate properly if sent as blank to the SQL stored procedure, this could be it becomes a much bigger problem. We have some like the example I sent you that's a very large list of arguments. Also, it's beneficial for us if we were able to go in, for instance, here, and we could just set a test value for numerator and a test value for denominator that would then evaluate into these arguments while we're working in this process. We could move back and forth with these fields and not have to remember and worry about changing this information. Plus, it would give us the ability to actually see if our stored procedure was returning what we were expecting, because I could actually put test values of, say, 50 and 20 and then do a preview. And I should be able, when I get the preview, I should see the actual, 2.5. So I can see the data there. So it'd be nice if I could actually have just plugged in 50 and 20 as values here for test values for the numerator and denominator arguments and have them pass in, because now, since I've done this, I now have to go back in here and re-put in my numerator and denominator argument. And if I don't remember to do that, and then I happen to publish it to, say, a production situation, I've got a broken component because I've got static values instead of argument values. And you'll also notice that if I come in here and attempt to do anything and then leave, I get an error message because, again, I get this divide by 0, and there are many situations where that occurs. So let me know if that answers your question, and hopefully this will be beneficial.